So I thought, well, maybe if I bought something that actually didn't cost me anything, maybe in some point in time in the future it'll grow in value and I'll make some money. So logistical head comes on and goes, right, give yourself a month. Come up with a strategic plan to get yourself out of this poo and, a plan of attack for the future. So I go, right, from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, that's the time that I allocated for myself. So 5 o'clock comes around, and I did everything. Once I got out there and started to look for positive cash flow properties, I found that there's heaps of them. There's plenty of positive cash flow properties around if you know what to look for. And I document things, and I had files on things, and you could see certain characteristics starting to appear and trends and all this kind of stuff. And I was cataloguing what I was finding and why they were there and what kind of areas and what kind of price point and if it made a difference in this and, the sensitivity if you did that and what the gearing levels were and full business model. So at the end of the month, I came up with this plan. I thought, well, if I could just buy enough of these, then over time, then the bits of positive cash flow will all add up and it'll accumulate and I'll have my income replaced. And then I don't actually physically have to do what I'm doing now in order to survive. So I thought, this is it. This is the plan. Now, the day I sat in my office looking at that sunset, thinking my life's hard, from that point, I went from stressed, working 40 to 60 hours a week, juggling sole parenting and establishing my own accountancy practice, to totally replacing my accountancy income with passive real estate income with a portfolio of $3.5 million in 18 months. Now, everybody looks at the $3.5 million and goes, wow, that's pretty good. Of that, I was worth about 1.55. So technically, I was a millionaire. Whoopee. It meant absolutely nothing. It's numbers on a page. It is a balance sheet. You cannot eat a balance sheet. What changed my life forever was that passive income. Because suddenly now I had my income coming in that I didn't have to trade my time for money. That came in regardless of whatever I did. And the great thing about passive income is you go out and you earn passive income this year. Let's say you earn, $20,000 passive income. Next year, you can do nothing and still earn that $20,000 passive income. Whereas if you go out and you do a deal and you sell that property or you do a deal and you make a chunk of money, next year, you've got to go and do it again in order to make another chunk of money. Whereas passive income comes in every year. So if I go and do more effort the next year and go and make some more passive income, let's say I go and do another passive income strategy for the year and I earn another $20,000, by the end of that year I'm $40,000 passive income. So it's cumulative.